In this video, we're going to look at dichotomous keys. We're going to discover what keys are in general, the benefits of using keys, and a couple of dichotomous keys. We're going to look at both the flowchart version and the tabular version. Keys are a tool that we use to help us classify things and to understand other people's classification systems. They're simple and easy to follow representation of the system, and that's why they help us understand them. So we can follow along and work out why somebody's classified something in a particular way. The benefits of using keys are that they're easier to understand than having detailed descriptions. So you can just follow along each step of a key rather than having a long list of common features of a particular object or animal. They show the different characteristics of each group and also show common characteristics with other groups. They make it easier for us to identify things that we haven't seen before. So if we've come across something that we haven't seen before, we can use the key to actually work out whether it's similar to something that we have seen before and possibly related to that. And it always gives us the same answer. So a good key should be simple enough that anybody can follow it, and it always gives us the same answer. Dichotomous keys are one of the common types of keys that's used, and each branch of a dichotomous key only has two possibilities. So generally it's a question and you're just answering yes or no to the question. It starts with a large group of things, and depending on how many things the key covers will depend on how many things it starts with, but it starts with pretty much all the things and then breaks them down into smaller groups until eventually you have individual things within that group. Using a dichotomous key is very simple, and in this case we have a flowchart dichotomous key, so a flowchart representation of a dichotomous key. And we just start at the top where everything is, and we answer a few questions until we get to what a particular thing is. So we can look at this one. We'll give this one a go. So here we have an animal. The first thing we need to ask is, does it have feathers? And have a look, and yes, it does have feathers. So we then move up to, can it swim? And we see, yes, it's in water, so it can swim. So we follow yes, go, okay, well this animal's a duck. And obviously you already know that it's a duck, but dichotomous keys are useful for things that we don't know, as we said earlier. We'll give another one a go. So here's an animal, start at the beginning again. Say, does it have feathers? No, it doesn't have feathers. Does it have legs? Yes, it does have legs. So we'll move up here and we find that this animal is a lizard. Pretty easy. A tabular dichotomous key is almost exactly the same, only instead of being set out like a flowchart, it's set up in a table, and you just start at question 1 and follow the instructions, just like choose your own adventure. We'll have a look at this animal, and the first question it asks us is, does it have feathers or not have feathers? So we go, have feathers, go to question 2, so we go to question 2. Can swim or cannot swim? This animal cannot swim. So we follow that along, and we find that this animal is a chicken. So you can see that these dichotomous keys are very simple, very easy to use, and they'll give us the same answer every time. In this video, we've looked at keys and what keys are in general. We've talked about the benefits of using keys, and we've looked at dichotomous keys, both flowchart dichotomous keys and tabular dichotomous keys.